It's been clear since March that Texas Governor George W. Bush and Vice President Al Gore will face each other in the presidential race, but the way the Republican and Democratic candidates debate prior to the election is being questioned. As Fox News' James Rosen tells us, there's a lawsuit challenging whether it's legal to exclude other candidates from the debates.
Republican presidential hopeful Alan Keyes voiced his support Monday for a lawsuit filed against the Federal Election Commission by Dr. Lenora Fulani and the nonprofit activist group she chairs, the Committee for a Unified Independent Party. Filed in district court in New York, the suit claims the fall presidential debates violate federal campaign laws because they rely in part on corporate sponsorship. The suit says, quote, the debate regulation creates a loophole by permitting the expenditure of millions of dollars of corporate funds to stage appearances by the Democratic and Republican nominees. This puts minor parties and minority party candidates at a disadvantage, unquote.
Some will still try to tell you that this kind of political partisanship and corruption is simply left rhetoric. It is not. Political corruption is as mainstream a concern as taxes, education, and the president's sex life.
Keyes would not even benefit from the suit if it succeeds. He says he plans to stay a Republican unless the party's platform changes radically.
I could be absolutely sure of having the Republican nomination, and I guarantee you that even if I were, I'd be standing here today. Because I hate unfairness.
But Keyes' name does not appear on the lawsuit, nor does that of Pat Buchanan, the former Republican who, with Fulani's endorsement, now seeks the nomination of the Reform Party. Appearing in Austin, Texas, Buchanan announced that he has collected the signatures of some 129,000 voters, more than double the number needed to assure him a place on the Texas ballot in November.
And we think as of now we're the only independent candidate or third-party candidate who's on the ballot.
The FEC declined to comment on the lawsuit, which promises to grow only more complex in coming days. Lawyers representing Fulani tell Fox News they'll soon file a motion for a preliminary injunction, which, if granted, would prevent the use of corporate money to help stage the debates and could imperil them altogether. In Washington, James Rosen, Fox News.